what is this I'm hearing about Microsoft buying another bargain bin studio? This rumor is actually this studio, quote unquote, you can't see the air quotes here. This studio is supposedly has supposedly worked with Sony historically. So this is a new rumor here. So we'll find this out soon enough to see if Microsoft is actually gonna, if it's even true, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's the news story on the block right now. Is apparently Microsoft is snatching up Sony studios and shit like that. So there's a lot of different things I want to say about this. Listen, make sure the comments, right? You let me know what you liked about the video, what you disliked about the video, and if you liked it, a sub would be super appreciated. I'm gonna start cranking out these videos as I get the information, I should say. So if I get a rumor or whatever the case is, you should be expecting a video coming out soon in this particular regards. But to start the news here, yeah, so there's been talks. I'll actually pull it up. This is courtesy of NeilGaf. Nobody really talks about this particular website anymore. But this is actually a tweet. Now, I don't know if I can pronounce the name. Clabrel is a Twitter. There's a Twitter handle there. He says, let's make this Monday a bit more interesting. I say that Xbox is in advanced talks for a few months, by the way, with a mid-sized studio that historically worked together with PlayStation a bit. No name dropping because ongoing negotiations for now, but it is interesting nonetheless. Couple key points here, right? A, mid-sized studio. B, work together with PlayStation a bit, right? Doesn't seem like a real heavy, they didn't work with Microsoft, PlayStation heavily. So we don't know what the context of that is exactly. We don't know. One thing for sure, there is rampant fanboy masturbation sessions. They are just fucking circle jerking this shit all the way out, man. They are all the way. They're just, they loving it. They are absolutely loving it right now. Some people are making speculations that Sony has actually gone up to, not Sony, excuse me, Microsoft has gone up to some of Sony's developers, and they've captured one supposedly. People were saying it was going to be what the fuck did they say? Media Molecule. Some people even said it was going to be Guerrilla Games. Shit like that. I'm like, what? There's only a few candidates, to be perfectly honest with you, and I'll get back to the whole fanboy dribble. There's only a couple candidates. If this rumor is to be true, they were saying From Software, they were saying that too, that Microsoft is scooping them up. That was one aspect, or one prospect is that. That's Insomniac Games. That's what it was. It wasn't a Media Molecule. Now, I mean, we're talking about heavy breathing here. They're fucking, it's not Insomniac. That's not a mid-sized studio, and it's definitely not bargain bin. So there's a couple candidates here. We're looking at Ready at Dawn. Their Ultra Flop, which is the order 1870, whatever the fuck it was. I don't fucking remember. There's that one. There's people who are talking about, could be Blue Point. Blue Point, if you don't know, they do remakes of Sony games. At least so far, they've been doing only remakes of Sony games. So supposedly they want to do their own title. This is what I'm hearing, and wasn't able to do their own title because of money and things of that nature. And yeah. They turned to Microsoft for money to actually fuel their project. Okay, fund their project. Yeah, okay, because the other developers that work with Microsoft did the same thing, and their shit failed miserably, and Microsoft still controlled the fuck out of their projects, like Sunset Overdrive, which they didn't even give them a budget. Insomniac Games, they didn't even give them a decent budget for that game. But I digress. That being said, There's another one. We said Blue Point. Oh yeah, Housemarque or that game company. Whatever it is, if you go to the historics, you will clearly see that it's definitely not going to be anything large. Oh, people were saying that it was going to be Quantic Dreams. I don't think people understand the DNA of Microsoft. They, and I repeat, they do not want to fund anything that is single player driven. They don't make money off of that. I don't understand why these Xbox don't fucking get it. If it's not tied to their online infrastructure, which is a recurring $60 a year, they don't want no fucking parts of it. The only reason why they've been known on record to sit there and say, listen, we think that single player games are dying and it should be like, free to play games and, and multiplayer games and microtransactions. They've been on record to say this. So I don't know. This is what I was saying before, but the fucking give my company, my favorite company one more chance, because in the history they, you gotta give them chance. You gotta give them chances because they're good for it. And I had so much fun in the past when I used to play Xbox with my friends when we were in college. They don't give a fuck about you. They want money. Yeah, that is their DNA. Is to find any way to dig in your fucking pockets. Look, I go through this over and over again in my head. They're gonna continue to keep scooping up my patented, right? I shouldn't say patented, my trademarked bargain bin developers. That's what they're going to do. They're going to get these troubled developers and make them, create AA games that is tied to the Xbox infrastructure. That's why that's what they're doing. That's it. The proof is in the pudding. Their history is in the pudding. That's all they funded. That's all they ever done. That's it. The only developer I see them buying, if this is a true rumor, is either Ready at Dawn or that game company. And I don't think it's really that game company because they're too small. They're not doing that whole indie train either. So I don't understand. I don't know what the dysfunction. I don't know what's confusing, these Xbox into thinking that they're going to make these super duper, single player driven games. They're not. That's not what they're about to do. And I'm hearing rumors too that Microsoft has given these developers that they just acquired blank checks, and I don't think you understand. It's a blank check, so you're going to be able to make whatever you want to make. We have unlimited budgets and things like that. Take away the fact that that's ridiculous, and you're left with this, right? You can't buy talent. You can't. You can have so much fucking money. Give $1 billion to a room full of monkeys and see what the fuck they're gonna make. You can't buy talent. And if the people that they're buying and scooping up, it's not that they were like talentless. They just was mediocre in their craft. That's really it. They're mediocre in their craft. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't get it. How can you possibly believe that Microsoft is going to change? This is exactly what I said in the other video. Fucking Biggie, give me one more chance. That's what they're saying. That's what all of the fans are saying. Please, Microsoft, give me one more chance. Give Microsoft one more chance. They're right for it. They're not. Anyway, I digress. Let me know in the comments what you liked about the video, what you disliked about the video, and if you liked it, a sub would be greatly appreciated.